Hello, hello. It's Dee Dee. I'm back for Friday Reads Live. Welcome to the place we talk about what we're reading today, this weekend, and sometimes into the following week. So I am waiting to see who will come into the chat. No one's here for the moment. So I will wait to see when someone comes in so I can start to talk about what I am personally reading today, this weekend, into the following week because we got a lot of into the following week. Hey Tracy, how are you? Happy Friday. How is everything? Are you having good weather or is it dark and rainy and cold? Here, the weather is mild, but it is very dark very early. But I think it's going to turn cold next week. So, other than that, I am doing fine. Hello, Celeste. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a while, girl. How are you? Um, I'm going to talk about what I'm reading because I'm mostly reading is this beast right here, Les Miserables. So, hopefully, I will be finished this midweek next week, hopefully, or at the latest Friday because we got to get it going. We got to come on and finish this. So that's what I'm doing for the moment. Wait, hang on one second. One second. One second. One second. Uh, uh, hold on one second. One second. Okay. All right. So, like I said, this one I'm working on, but I'm getting closer and closer to the end. And I have been reading this short collection of poetry that I was gifted by Alicia McKenzie. This is the poetry that she created for a particular exhibit that was going on, where each artist did painting or video or writing. They did three different projects. And so I'm reading this poetry, and this is about enslaved people during the transatlantic slave trade. So I'm reading this, and it's one side it's in English, and the other side it's in Portuguese. And I'm gonna start this one maybe Sunday. I'll start this one. This is a very short. What you could say it's a short novel. I think it's like comes in at like 70 pages or something. If you know Jamaican Cake, you probably heard of at the bottom of the river. This is a classic I've been wanting to read, and I just plucked it off the shelf. So I'm reading that, and I'm reading my Italian for Dummies as well. So that's everything I'm reading at the moment, and that's what I'm reading today, this weekend, and all the way into the following week. So that's it. So let's see what you guys are reading and who else has arrived in the chat. Hello, I'm alum. Happy you're here. Hello, noteworthy fiction, Nicole. Yeah, this is a great edition of Les Miserables. It's a Penguin deluxe edition. Hello, Billy. Welcome. Hello, Curtis. Welcome to you. How are you? Hello, Nicole. Oh, you thought your screen was frozen? No, that was just me texting back a client that I had to text back. Hello, Alicia. How are you? Okay, so what is everybody reading? Okay, Tracy says she's reading Lovely One, the memoir, yeah, by Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, and Devil is Fine by John Bircher. What is Devil is Fine about? I'm curious because of the title. Alola said reading Les Mis, Bone by Yarsi Dolly Ward. I love that. That collection is a beautiful collection. Bone. For Such a Time as This by Shani Akila. I don't know that. How is it? And listening to Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. Okay. That's a very eclectic kind of list that you're reading. Uh, Hola Alba. I can't remember how to say it. Wait. Something, it is something or other. Yeah, next week. I'll have it next week. Celeste says she just finished Devil is Fine by John Ver and loved it. Okay, and what is it about Devil is Fine? I don't know this title. Noteworthy fiction. Nicole says she'll be listening to the audiobook of Barchester Towers. Oh, by Trollope. Okay, come on, girl, come on through with the Trollope. So I have to ask you: is this your first Trollope? It's not your first. What would you recommend someone to read as a first Trollope if they're just starting out with Trollope? Because that's what I always ask people to see if they say the same one because I still haven't decided which Trollope I want to start reading. So let me know. Celeste said still reading Stephen King's The Stand. Yeah, that's a big ass book. Curtis said reading Democracy in Black. Ooh. How Race Still Enslaves the American Soul by Eddie S. Glaude Jr. Okay. And The Fives, the story of basketball's forgotten era of it's by Claude Johnson. Oh, that sounds both of those sound very, very good. Amalola said two of those are for the last two prompts of the same bookish challenge. Girl, you managed to get through all them prompts. Girl, more power to you. I think I only finished half. But that's 50% more than last year. Because last year I think I only did maybe 20%, something like that. Um, yeah, you good because I think I would be Children of Blood and Bone. That's just not my cup of tea. I'm not reading that. I don't care if it is for a prom. I'd have to find something else. Let's see. Oh wait, quite enjoying Children Blood Bone, given the Yoruba Orissa angle and it being set in fictional Lagos, where I'm from. Okay, very nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Nerdworthy fiction. Nicole says it's your second because it's the second in the series. It started the Warden. Okay, first in the Barrettshire Chronicles. Good place to start. This is where the other two people told me to start as well. So that might be where I have to start. Is the Warden. I don't remember what they said was the reason why, but they said no. If you're gonna start, that's where you should start because you'll be able to, if you like classics, the way it's written and everything, you'll be able to jump in right away and enjoy it. So thank you for that. You just confirmed everything that I've already heard. So thanks and enjoy your read of Trollope. Celeste says about son dying and family inherits land. It turns out to be a plant. Oh Lord Jesus. Turns out to be a plantation. Themes include Greek parenting, mixed race, religion, and slavery. Okay. Hello, Rosa. I hope you're feeling better these days. Okay, so Nicole said she's heard his standalones are very different from the series. Yes, that's what I've heard as well. So not a good sample of most of his work. Exactly. I've heard people say that it's written differently. But Trollope is definitely a class. I would like to read classics from Trollope because I have not read anything from Trollope, and I've always wanted to read something from Trollope. So yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll read some Trollope next year. And it probably came right in this chat just to remind me to read some Trollope next year. Thank you for so Tracy said, "Devil is fine. A biracial man grieving the loss of his son finds out that he's inherited land, which is a plantation owned by his white grandfather." Oh yeah, okay, it's one of those. But it sounds good. It sounds interesting. Amalola says to Nicole, noteworthy fiction. She enjoyed she says she enjoys your channel and how you pick your books based on page count. Definitely getting back into my classics next year. Yay! It's going to be a classic kind of year because I've already picked out some classics I'm going to read in French, but I haven't gone as far as looking at the classics that I would want to be reading, English classics and stuff. So yeah, I gotta go and explore that a bit, particularly trying to get into Trollope. Billy says she just finished One Woman's Army. A black woman remembers the whack by Charity Adams Early, and she's reading Sisters in Arms by I think it's Kaya Alderson. Shouting in the Fire by Dante Stewart. Yeah, I heard that's really good. Shouting in the Fire. Okay, that sounds like a really nice lineup as well. Okay. Happy Friday, Curly Q. How are you? Celeste said it's really good and interesting. You met the author of the Texas Book Fest. Go ahead, girl. Okay, that's good. Billy said she's also reading Hitting a Straight Lick with a Crooked Stick by Zora Neale Hurston. Yeah, I haven't read that one. Um, Amalola says she just found Nicole maybe 2 weeks ago. Oh, okay, great. I'm gonna definitely go check her out as well. Curly Q said she is reading and surprisingly enjoying The Good Lord Bird. Yeah, that's a good one by James McBride. But I read it a long time ago. I would have to reread it because it's been a minute. But I remember really, really enjoying it. Curly Q says she feels like he has a way of slipping in humor when you don't expect it. Yeah, it is humoristic, that book. It's kind of, I would say it's kind of sarcastic in places, definitely. Let's see. Tracy said the narrator is not named. Okay, in this book. What is it called again? The narrator is not named, but he is in a fugue state, which makes him think he's turning into an aquatic creature. Oh Lord Jesus. Okay. All right. Let's see. Noteworthy said, I'm still trying to get into Trollope. Yeah, well, girl, I ain't even there yet. I need to get the first book. So I'll make that a goal for next year. Curly Q said she was actually shocked it had to do with John Brown. That's what it's about. Didn't know what to expect, but I'm enjoying the ride. Yeah, it's really good, that one. Amalola says to Billy, we'll be reading that later this month. I guess so. Crooked Stick by Zora Neale Hurston. Alba says to Curly Q, I'll probably read that McBride next. Just finished Song Yet Sung earlier this month. Look forward to it. So did you like Song Yet Sung, Alba? Hey Kay, how are you? Kay says she's listening to Incidents in the Life of a Slave Girl. She read it. She read it the last time. Just as sad the second time around, but good book, as you know. Yeah, I've heard it. It's very good. Hey, Latrice, how are you? Girl, Latrice says nap time. I thought it was lunchtime, girl. I didn't think it was nap time. I thought you supposed to be eating your lunch right now. Uh oh. Oh, that was a spoiler? Oh crap. Okay. Anyway. Well, you said there was, mixed race and stuff, so I don't think it's that much of a spoiler. Oh my God. Latrice says she's so sleepy. Oh, Latrice. Curly Q says siesta. Hey D, how you doing? What you reading? Um, well, I've been known to take a nap when I would go out to work like a really long day. I've been known to work all morning, go to my car, have lunch, and then put my timer on and sleep in my car, wake up from the alarm and then have to go back to work. So I get it. I get it. I get it. You can be as sleepy as you want. Take a little power nap. Okay, Alba says song reminded her of Kindred. Oh, okay. For some reason. Okay, maybe because of the magical realism. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, thanks, Curly Q. Yeah, I've been trying to keep my hair up in wraps and just away from, you know, everything so that it will, stay a little bit better, a little healthier. Um, Celeste says, no, it's really not. It's so many elements to this story. Okay. Tracy said, also looking over her annotations for hitting a straight lick with a crooked stick. Read it already, so I don't think I'll fully read it again now. Okay. Dee said she's listening to Someday Maybe isn't that the one by it's the one with the black woman on the front cover? Someday Maybe and finishing Untethered. I don't know Untethered. Curlicue said, I get so lazy with hair care. I need to do better. I just put it off. I just put it in a puff. Well, I think hair care, your hair works better when you don't do too much with it. Do the minimum, strict minimum. Don't start, messing around with it every day, trying to do all these crazy styles and stuff. That's when you start having problems. That's when your hair starts to break. I don't know why I have a cough now. Um, that's when you start to have kind of issues with your hair. I don't know if I have any. I don't think I have any. But I think that the more you mess with your hair, the worse it gets. That's the same thing for using too many products. I keep my products simple. I just use a bit of water and I use a bit of oil, and that's it. I don't do too many, crazy products because it's fine for like a special hairstyle, but all this changing and doing, using different kinds of product, using this product one day, another day, that doesn't work. At least it doesn't work for me. It just makes my hair not know how to react because every time you change your hair product, your hair then has to adapt to whatever you put on it. And often, I know for my hair, I'll put something on it, it'll work really, really well. And then if I want to do a different kind of twist out or something, I try to do another product. Then my hair goes, it just doesn't act right. So I decided to keep it simple, not overdo it, and keep it down to the minimum because too many hair products kill the hair products. kill the hair, in my opinion. All right. Okay, wait, where did I leave off? Bu- 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 Mm, let's see. Untethered is by Angela Jackson Brown. I don't recognize this title. I don't recognize the author's name either. Okay, Nicole says she keeps it simple with a wash and go. I can't do wash and goes. My hair does not, it don't function like that. It don't do wash and goes. I tried to do wash and goes. I think I did more wash and goes when I had my teeny weeny afro. But then once my hair started to grow, that wash and go business it was a hot mess. It didn't work. Let's see. Curly Q said, yeah, her hair gets confused by too many products too. Learned that early on. Yeah, I learned it. It took a while, but I managed to figure that out. And I realized that the simple water and a bit of oil, or either you use jojoba oil or some kind of oil or whatever, and just keep it moving. And I feel like it works so much better. Let's see. Okay, so Dee says you'll love her books. I'll love her books. Last one was Homeward. Okay, I don't know this. So wait, let me get a paper out. Homeward. What was her name? Angela Jackson Brown. Okay, and you're reading Untethered. Okay, I got it. Mm, okay. Okay. Curly Q said the products she's been using the longest. She's used them since about 2006. Okay. She added in Donna's Recipe by Tabitha Brown, and it has done well with her hair. Okay. I don't know Donna's Recipe, but I know a lot of people have been using Donna's Recipe because, I mean, Tabitha Brown's hair is gorgeous, Yeah, she's got gorgeous hair. Okay, so Kay said, "Child, just wait until you go gray." I'm already gray, girl. I've been gray. Texture changes and your hair really starts cutting up. Yeah, my hair's been gray. The whole front, you can see it. Look right there. It goes like this, and it goes like this. All this is gray, and the front of my head is all gray. It's been like this for, I don't know, 4 years or something like that. But it hasn't changed, my hair that much. But I know that if it becomes more and more gray, yeah, the texture will change. And I will probably have to maybe moisturize my hair more or something. But I don't care. I'll just have to live with it because I'm not dying it. It's not gonna happen. Let's see. Oh, Tatiana's in the house. Hey, hey. Um, let's see. Kay the reader said, "Yep, everything. Texture, volume, thinning. Yeah." And it's really funny because my hair, everybody thinks my hair is thick, but it's really not. I have like medium textured hair. If it really starts to thin out that much, then I'll just go for a shorter style. I'll go back to something that's like teeny weeny afro or something going towards a shorter style. I won't worry about doing all this mess I'm, having to do now. If that happens, that happens. I mean, I can live with short hair. I had it before. Short hair is actually pretty good because you can enjoy your life more and not have to worry so much about your hair all the time. Um, so yeah. Anyway, um, Dee says she has dry scalp issues and now just sticks to Blue Magic and Light Sulfur A. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I know people kind of go, wait, what? Blue magic and light sulfur, but that shit works. It's worked for so long. That's how our mothers have been doing our hair since forever, using things like blue magic, and what was the other one they used to use? I know my mom used to use that one. What was it called? It was the Afro Sheen or something like that. My mom used to always use. I think it was Afro Sheen, and it was green or something like that. That's what my mom used to use in my hair, was Afro Sheen and water. I mean, like, why are we making it so difficult? I don't know. I don't get it. Okay, so Curly Q said, come from a family that gets early. She had gray hair since senior year in high school. Wow, these grays don't play. No, they don't. That's early. Tatiana says she has one gray hair, and she's like, when is the rest catching up? Oh, you'll see it, because that's how it starts. You'll get like that one random, and you'll notice it because it'll be that one wiry hair just be sticking out like this, somewhere in the back of your head or the front or something. And then out of the blue, suddenly it'll be like, that's how it happened to me. Suddenly all of this started being gray and coming out all over the place. So you'll see it'll pop up sooner or later. Let's see. Kay the Reader said the great comment wasn't for you. I forgot. Oh, Curly Q. Okay. Yeah, Curly Q got her grades early. And she said exactly, Alba. So it's all of the thinning, the texture change, the whole thing. Celeste said they're not still selling it for no reason. I'm bald since chemo, so now it's just grease. Yeah. Grease, grease, grease. Grease and water. That's what works. I mean, there are other forms of grease that you can buy that don't have any petrolatum chemicals and stuff in it. Like there's one that's really good. It's Carol's Daughter. What's the thing called? I think it's called mimosa honey oil. That's some good grease. That's bougie grease, but there's no chemicals in it. That one works really, really well. That one works really, really well. Um, Precious Pamphile says she just turned 40 years old and has grace as well. It comes with wisdom. Okay. As I am as I am has a dandruff and tea tree shampoo. It works. Okay. Tea tree shampoo. Yeah, that's supposed to be a good solution as well. Nicole said she got a few wild gray strands in the front. Okay. Hey DL, how are you? We're talking about gray hairs. We're not even talking about books anymore. We're talking about freaking gray hair. So DL, have you got any gray hairs? Um, Amalola says to Billy, um, oh, Edward's hitting a straight lick. And then Tatiana says, here I sit at 45 with one gray hair. Don't worry, honey. The other one's going to catch up. We'll talk in a couple of years. Tracy said she has just a bit of gray in the front. Yeah. But I noticed nobody trying to dye it. I don't. Are y'all trying? Are y'all getting on that bandwagon dyeing your hair? I mean, I can't do it personally. I ain't nobody got time for that. Uh, DL says she's got some grays. Okay. She has a streak in the back of her head. Oh, now that's an interesting streak. It's always a streak for women, either streak in the front, a streak in the back, a streak on the side. But you notice men, it's never the streak. It's always the grays, like all over. There's no streak issue going on. Let's see. Amalola says 47 with gray hairs all along my hair. Oh, like your hairline. Oh, yeah, I have that too. I have that too, all along my hairline. Look at that. I have that too. Um, Tatiana said, and I actually want more. That's probably why. Well, they'll show up. Don't worry, they'll show up, girl. Nicole said, gray hair is beautiful, so I get it, Tati. DL says, nope, no dying. Yeah, like I ain't got time for that either. Tracy said, a few strands here and there. I'm not dyeing them. Ain't nobody doing that. Curly Q said, no, my aunt told me never to dye my hair because it'll cause it to turn yellow later. Oh, horrible. Her hair was a pretty fluffy white all her life. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm not too surprised about that the comment about your hair could turn yellow later because gray hair is funny, you know how it is. Because some people have like what we call really like gray hair, and there are other people that have what we call more white hair. So I wouldn't be too surprised if it kind of makes that because of the dyeing process, it makes the hair look dingy and a little yellow after a while. I wouldn't be surprised. Um, Alba said she waited too long for the gray to dye it. I want it all gray already. Yeah. Because see, that's when we get that streak situation going on, and it just seems like the rest of the hair never catches up, but it does because I watched it catch up on my mom, and it caught up really fast actually. So she's like was fully white haired like at I don't know 60 something. You know, she was fully white, 65 something like that. Mila Nixon said, "Nope, not dyeing my hair." Yeah, okay. So you see, we are resigned in here. We ain't nobody got time for that. We ain't got money. We got time for that. Kay said, "Y'all know what my head looks like." Yeah, okay. We know what your head looks like, girl. It looks good though. Your grays. Um, Amalola said no to dye. DL said her uncle has a full head of gorgeous white hair. Yeah, you see, there you go. Curlicue said, and I didn't have full gray in HA, just strands. HA. But yeah, now I have a streak in the front. Okay. Nicole said when she goes gray, she'll want to dye her hair a fun color because mostly like won't need to bleach it. Oh, true. Yeah, true. You could just get like a like a little like a fun pop and pink color or something somewhere on your hair, if you have a cute style. Curly Q said, now I don't know if it turns yellow, but I believe her and still do. Yeah, I believe her because she wouldn't, I don't think she would tell you that for nothing. Tatiana said her stepmom dyed her hair years ago and the gray went orange. Oh, hell no. Oof. But dyeing is it's a process. So it's a chemical process. So you can't be doing that stuff lightly. You need to go to a professional for that stuff. And a good one. Like you need to go to a professional that is an expert in dyeing all types of hair, not just somebody, who dyes every now and then. It's really a professional, a straight up professional. Don't be messing with your hair like that. Musical Tati says, Alba, your essence, yeah, is gorgeous. And Rosa says, it is a personal journey. Yep. She said she died for years, then she just got tired and let it go. That's right. Um, Curly Q said, so, oh, in high school. Okay, that's what it was. Latrice said she definitely going to rock her salt and pepper in her 50s, and but she's ready reading it purple. Oh, you're dying it purple next month. Okay, girl, go ahead. I liked it when you did it last time. It looked really good on you. It looked really, really good on you. Tracy said that's because gray hair tends to be porous and the way it interacts with the dyeing process can be wonky. Yeah, it can. That's why you don't play with that. Stop going out to the store and getting box dye things and going home and trying to dye your hair be falling out your head and stuff. Go to a professional, somebody who knows how to dye gray hair and knows what they're doing. Because you can lose your hair. Your hair be falling out your head afterwards. So That, be warned for that. But yeah, so there's a lot of grays in the comment section, and maybe the people that are watching. And yeah, I mean, you either accept it, or like Rosa said, it's a personal journey. You either accept your grays or you don't, and you're going to go down the dying route. I personally won't go down the dying route because I don't have the patience for that shit. And I don't want to spend money on it. I just don't want to. I'd rather spend my money doing something else. So I'm just going to have to suck it up, even if I have a stripe. It's going to have to be a stripe. Um, Latrice says, yeah, her grades don't take well to the dye, which is fine. She definitely got it professionally done, and her hair is still very purple. Oh, okay. There you go. There you go. So that's about it. So, as far as the end of the year is going, my end of the year seems to be coming fast. I don't know why I have the impression that I'm chasing behind all the things I have to do. It's crazy. Um, we're gonna have the live discussion for Les Miserables is going to be on the 14th of December. So I'll announce it here since I have you all here. I'll be doing like a post for that. It'll be the 14th. So you still have time to get that book read. And even if you haven't totally finished it, still come to the live because the discussion is going to be fire with Michael and Tatiana and I. So, yeah, don't give up. Continue to read Les Miserables. And if you possibly finish be, before we have the live, go catch the stage play and or the movie if you can before we discuss on the 14th. I'm trying to get this done before then so I can get to the stage play, which I have geared up in my box to watch. I'm really excited about watching that. I don't know if I have time to watch the movie, but we'll see. If I can, I will. I was like the sewers part. Ew. Um, yeah, I like the service announcements. That's what I call them, service announcements during Les Mis. They're full of all kinds of interesting trivia. Yeah, we will talk about that though. DL said next week is her last full weekend. Oh, okay, girl, get that holiday quick. She says she feels like she's going to work every single second. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel. Except I have to work all the way to I think it's the 20th. Is the 20th of Friday or is it the 21st of Friday? I gotta work early to the 21st. So yeah, your girl is working. Um, yeah, I'm excited too, Tatiana. It's gonna be so good. Uh, Tatiana said, "OMG Alba, the Muck and Meyer part creeped me out." Yeah. Tracy said, "Check out John Vercher's debut novel, Three Fifths." Wait, Three Fifths? I think I read that. Yeah, I read that. I read Three Fifths. Now that it's black and white. I read that book. Yeah, and you said you read it back into the yeah. I read it in 2019 as well, which was very good. It's about a biracial man passing as white who was who was forced to deal with his true, I guess, with his true nature, which is true. I don't know. Yeah, I remember reading Three Fifths, but there was something that I did not enjoy about that novel. I liked it. I think I gave it like maybe a 3.5 stars, maybe. But there was something about the novel that didn't grab me. It didn't grab me up like a 4 star. I can't remember what that was because it's been a long time. I'd have to go back and see if I wrote anything about it. Because I don't remember exactly what was the issue with Three Fifths. So yeah, but now I just read it, and when you said it was Three Fifths, yeah, I remember this book. I remember reading this book, but I don't think a lot of people read it when it came out in 2019. Um, I remember when I read it, and I don't even remember how it got on to Three Fifths. I think it was the publisher might have sent me a copy or something of Three Fifths, but yeah, there was something off. Okay, Tracy says parts of it seemed a bit disjointed, but it was good. Yeah, it was good, but it just wasn't great for me. Um, but yeah, that's interesting. So that's been republished again. I wonder if they made any big changes in the novel since it came out in 2019. Did they do any changes now that it's being released now? That's interesting. I would be interested to see what that was all about. So yeah. So anyway, that's it. I have not much else to say. I'm gonna be going back to get to some Les Mis and some video editing. I'm gonna have a couple videos coming up on Brown Girl Reading, but I have to, like I said, I have to finish editing one of them, and that's gonna take a minute. So I'm gonna leave you guys and go edit a little bit. But other than that, thanks for coming and sharing with me what you're reading. Have a great Friday, wonderful weekend, and y'all don't give up on these Mias. Keep reading, keep reading. It's interesting. It's interesting. So that's it. I'm gone. Bye. Thanks for coming.